Hello and welcome back to another video. In this video I'll be showing you the things to do after installing the Fedora 36 for the first time. So after installing the Fedora, to make yourself more productive and tweak the entire desktop in the best possible way, here are the few things you can do after installing the Fedora 36 Workstation Edition. First of all, please don't forget to hit the subscribe button. It means a lot to me. So let's leave it here and let's start the process right away. So the first thing to do after installing the Fedora is to update your system. So first of all, for that, open the terminal. No matter whether you have the latest and greatest out-of-the-box version of Fedora, it's always a good thing to perform a system update. Refreshing the list of repositories, upgrading any packages puts last minute. So for that, you need to run a command in the terminal. So you need a root privilege, type sudo dnf and type update. You need the user password, and after that, here we go. So the updates may take a while depending upon your internet speed. So after updating your system, the another thing to do is to enable the RPM Fusion repository. If you need extra tools that aren't usually available on default repositories which are in Fedora, then adding the RPM repository is a really good idea. So to enable RPM Fusion repository, both free and non-free, open terminal, and after that you need to run a few commands for that. So for the free repository, you need to run this command. So I'll be giving this command in the description box. You need to type your user password for root privilege. Here we go. So now for the non-free RPM Fusion repository, you need to run another command. So you can copy it from the description box and paste it. So with the RPM Fusion repositories, you can download the softwares like VLC, MPV, etc., which are not available in the default Fedora repository. So the things are done. In this way, you can add the RPM Fusion repository in the Fedora system. Now, after this, we are going to configure the DNF for faster downloads of packages. The speed of downloading packages in Fedora can be enhanced by several methods. By selecting the fastest mirrors, package download speed can be increased. Furthermore, if you have a sufficiently faster internet connection, then the number of parallel downloads can be changed to get the faster download. So to do both things, just edit the DNF configuration file located in a location. So for that, you need to open the terminal and you need to get the root privilege to edit that configuration file. So type sudo, and after that you need to open a text editor. So type nano. Make sure that you have nano installed in your system. It is installed by default, and you need to give the location of that configuration file. So here we go. This is the configuration file we need to edit. So you need to add a few lines in this configuration file. So just go down here and just paste this line. I'll give this line in the description box, so you can copy it from there. So after that, you just need to Control O and press enter, and after that you need to press the Control X. So here we go, we are done. In this way you can maximize your downloading speed and you can maximize the file. You can download it parallelly. So the another thing to do is to install the multimedia plugins. When you install the Fedora 36, you can't play videos, medias on it yet. So of course you can choose to install a media player like VLC MPV with codecs packed in, or just manually install the multimedia codecs. So to achieve any of those, you will have to eventually enable the RPM Fusion repository, which we did in the previous section of video. So Fusion repository is compulsory for this. So for instance, if you want to install a VLC player after enabling the RPM Fusion repo, just type this command. So to install the VLC media player, type sudo for the root privilege and type dnf install VLC. So that's it. So after installing the VLC, if you want to install the multimedia codecs for the varieties of software to play or to view the videos, files, folders, or media, so to install the multimedia codecs, you need to run a command. So just copy it from the description box and paste it. So after this, another thing to do is to change the hostname after the installation. So if you want to personalize your system hostname after the installation, you can use this following command. So let me show you the command here. Sudo hostnamectl set hostname, and you just need to type your hostname or whatever you want. So this is going to be my hostname. So here we go. That's it. It's done here. The hostname is successfully changed. So in this section of video, I'll be showing you to install few useful softwares that are needed for the daily use in the Fedora system. So you can install this essential Linux application from the terminal using the DNF package manager or through the GNOME Software Center. So it will be quite easy to install it from the GNOME Software Center. So search for Software Center. So here we go. And I'll be showing you few important software that may be essential for you. So the first one will be a image editor. So you can install a GIMP image editor or Inkscape. So I'm going to install the GIMP image editor. So search for GIMP. So this is the GIMP image manipulation program. So if you want to install it, you can just click on install and it will be done. So the another software for the image editing is Inkscape. So it is another option for the image editor. So it is quite similar to GIMP. So this is the Inkscape. You can just click on install to install it. So after installing the image editing software, you may also want to install the audio editors. So for the audio editors, you can download the Audacity. So Audacity is the most popular tool for basic editing tasks. You can try to experiment and pull up something interesting as well. So this is the Audacity. So after this, you may also want to download the screen recording software. So there are a lot of options for this screen recording software. You can either install the OBS. It can be heavily customized and add your own template etc. in OBS, or you can use the Flameshot. It's literally flexible, and you might want to install it too. So let me install the Flameshot. Flameshot is my personal favorite for taking this screenshot, and making some changes on it. So you can install the Flameshot. And for live streaming and for recording the videos, you can search for OBS and you can install the OBS Studio. So it is basically heavy software. It's quite useful for the streamers. So for any recordings, you can use the OBS Studio. So if you are a gamer, you may also want to install Steam Discord for your gaming purpose. So to install the Steam, so if you are a gamer, you know what is Steam. So you can easily download the Steam from the software center. You just need to search for Steam and you can just click on install. And for the Discord, it's literally simple. You can just install the Discord on Linux in the software center, and you can find this here. So Discord is generally used for the voice call, video call, and screen sharing with a lot of people. So it has a lot of options. So if you are a gamer, you truly need a Discord, so you can just install it from here. So if you want to install a video editor, then you can install the OpenShot. OpenShot is my favorite one, and it is pretty easy to use, and you can make a lot of customization here. So for that, just go inside it and you can just download it from here. It's a best software for Linux to edit the videos. And if you are a programmer and if you want to install a text or a code editor, then BSCode would be a best option for you. You can just search for BSCode and install it simply. It is that simple, right? Now in this section of video, I'll be showing you to install the gnome-tweaks and extensions app. To tweak the gnome look and feel, you need to install both gnome-tweaks and extensions manager app. So it can be done either through the software center or through the terminal using the following command. So you can just copy this command from the description box to install the gnome-tweaks and its extension. Just paste it from there. Here we go. Then another thing to do is to enable the minimize or maximize button. So you can see here in the terminal the minimize or maximize button is lacking. So to enable it, you need to use the gnome-tweaks. So I have just shown you before how to install the gnome-tweaks. So for that, you need to go to the settings and search for tweaks. And down here you can find the window title bar. So, and you can enable the maximize and you can enable the minimize button here. So you can see this. So this is minimize button, this is the maximize button which is appearing here, and when you disable it, and it will again disappear. So in this way you can enable or disable the minimize and maximize button, but you need a gnome-tweaks for that. So the another thing to do is to enable the nightlight. So to enable the nightlight, search for settings and you need to go inside the display. Here we go, and you can enable the nightlight from here. You can set this time and do your things here. So the another thing to do is to tweak the privacy setting. Go to the privacy settings and you need to click on diagnostics and you need to choose the automatic problem reporting. So it is worth double checking if you have the problem reporting enable or disable. So if it is disabled, then you need to just enable it. So another thing to do is to customize screen lock and power settings. So if you are using a laptop, the default power saving option turn the screen blank and suspend it after a period of inactivity. So but if you want if you don't want it to happen, then head towards the setting and inside the power settings, and you just need to disable the screen blank, choose it never, and automatic suspend you can just set it as You can just set it off, and to show the battery percentage, you can just enable it here, so you can see your battery percentage right here. So other thing to do is to enable automatically delete trash content. So for that you need to go inside the privacy and files, history and trash, and you can just choose the automatically delete trash content. So it will delete everything automatically whenever you delete and save the hard disks for you. These were the things you can do as a beginner after installing the Fedora 36. So hey guys, if you find my video informative, please don't forget to subscribe. It means a lot to me. Thanks for watching. I'll make this video if you like, share and subscribe my channel. See you soon on the next video.